Let's talk about, I guess we should talk about this, and I'll ask you what the latest is that you've heard. The Pro Wrestling Tees data breach.
Well, I've heard a lot of it. I meant to talk about it on the main show. I'm very sorry that I didn't, guys, but I got a lot of information on that. I called Pro Wrestling Tees. I emailed Ryan Barkin. I DM'd Pro Wrestling Tees. I emailed AEW Shop. Shop AEW emailed me back. Now, it was clarified later, and I want to make this clear. Same customer service department between AEW and Pro Wrestling Tees. I believe they're in bed with each other even more than people realize, which could come back on AEW if this gets really, really bad. But on November 1st, they were informed of a data breach, and nobody got letters as to why for 6 or 7 weeks. It was a criminal malware cyber attack. Names and credit card info were exposed to unauthorized third parties. They say there's no evidence that there's been any attempted use of the information exposed in the incident, but we have had several customers contact Fightful and say that their card had been used. So who knows if that's connected, but it ain't looking swell. People were mailed letters on December 15th. Supposedly it was supposed to be only those who were affected by the breach. Pro Wrestling Tees says that they have spent tens of thousands of dollars to enhance cybersecurity protocols. Shop AEW and Pro Wrestling Tees say it was just people who did things through Pro Wrestling Tees. So if you bought an AEW shirt on AEW Shop, you shouldn't be affected. But if you bought it on Pro Wrestling Tees, you might very well be affected. Also, WrestleCrate doesn't seem to be affected as well. But that's what we've heard so far. Again, we are not definitive on any of this. This is information that we have gained. And I want to thank Joe Spostu on Twitter, because he got a lot of this information way before I did. Even especially the contacting Shop AEW thing, that was a big help. So I want to thank him and credit him, because he provided a lot of useful info that I was able to confirm later on.